Okay, so I am freaking out mainly because I am about to go into the first of the magnificent 7 Victorian cemeteries in London. I'm about to enter into Brompton Cemetery, and honestly, I'm freaking out because one of my favorite historical people is buried here. I have literally never been in a cemetery this gorgeous in my entire life, and this is just the first one. I mean, everywhere you look, it's just foliage and beautiful headstones. Let's see if you can see it. Look at this. Are you kidding me? So it's really interesting. One of the biggest differences with the cemeteries over here versus back in America, and the reason why I started Grave Hunter, because cemeteries were disappearing, is here they actually reuse graves. There's never been enough space for the amount of people living in London, nor the people that die in London from all the different diseases that have happened. So they regularly will reuse a grave and sometimes add a name to a headstone, flip it around. And actually on my birthday this year, they just renewed the rights to be able to reuse graves in Brompton. And as you can see, it's already very, very, very packed. So for all my Harry Potter fans out there, I'm pretty sure I just found the crypt of Slytherin. Do you see this? Do you see this amazingness? Do you see why I'm moving to London ASAP and living in cemeteries? So, as a lot of you guys know, one of the reasons why I love cemeteries so much is because it gives you the opportunity to, in a way, meet people that have passed that you admire or are related to or you're fascinated by. And that is the case for me right now, because right behind me is Fanny Braun's grave, and I'm literally a little emotional. She was the fiance and muse of John Keats, who is my favorite romantic poet, which I know is so stereotypical, but I adore him, I love him, and their love story and the fact that he couldn't get back to her before he died is so tragic. And I can't believe I am now standing next to her grave. I am just elated. One of my favorite things in cemeteries is when you find a recurring theme of headstones you've never seen before, and you see this. There are a ton of these anchor headstones in this cemetery for captains, and I've never seen that in any cemetery in the US, although I have not traveled to cemeteries in the East Coast extensively, so maybe they have them there, but I just think they are really, really neat.